Hi, this is still another response to Lisa from California, who is looking to move off the grid, or move out in the wilderness, and getting prepared. Okay, it says here that you want to be as self-sufficient as possible. Well, if you buy an existing place, a little place, and that has electricity, that is on the grid, you can slowly move to that off-the-grid thing. I think if you jump into it from big city living to absolutely nothing, like no contact with society, you get depressed, you need people. But if you move to somewhere small, first move to a small town and get used to having less conveniences, and then from there move to maybe into the country where you have you have neighbors and you have electricity, but just learn to use less of it. I think going off the grid, people do that. They get solar, or I guess solar is the big thing, or a windmill. Well, I have a friend that did that. Her husband builds log cabins. He's got his own little school where he teaches people to build log cabins. You might want to get in touch with him. Anyway, it cost them $50,000 by the time they were done. Putting up a windmill, and then the problems that they had with it, and then solar, and rigging it up so the whole house ran on the power and the batteries. And this stuff, if you're going to try and have power but not use electricity, it's quite difficult. There's quite a lot involved, and it's not cheap. Now, but you could live in a small place and just don't use your electricity. Just only use tiny bits. If you live in the country, your water is pumped by electricity. You've got a well, and you've got a pump in the well or in the basement, and it pumps the water. Now, unless you want to go outside and use a hand pump and pump your water, you're going to spend all your time just surviving if you're going to not have running water. You're going to have to go outside and pump it yourself. So a little electricity works really well, and then it keeps your cost way down. You can still do things. You can wash your laundry by hand in the bathtub and hang it outside, or on a rack in the living room. And you can have your wood in the wood stove, and you can even buy your wood from the neighbor who does it all the time, as you get good at making a video. Okay, I better go. Talk to you later. Goodbye. It's Nancy today. Little hints for living in the country.